The NIST Marine Environmental Specimen Bank is actually a cryogenic facility where we maintain marine animal specimens for primarily environmental contaminants. Most of the projects for the Environmental Specimen Bank is we're looking at both organic and trace element contaminants. The organic contaminants including persistent organic pollutants, new emerging contaminants such as perfluorinated compounds. Recently, over the last couple of years, they've been doing some analysis for those. As far as the inorganic contaminants, they're looking at trace elements, heavy metals such as mercury, arsenic, selenium, things of that nature. These contaminants are showing up in the tissues of the marine animals. For marine mammals, it can be a problem. It can affect their immune system. It can also affect their reproductive system and break down. They can get other diseases because their immune system's down, because they have higher contaminant levels. For seabirds, it can be an issue because it can actually thin the eggshells from eggs that are hatched, and so then the young don't make it because there's eggshell thinning and other health issues with the eggs. NIST needs to be involved, or is involved, with the Marine Environmental Specimen Bank because NOAA, our partners, have the ability to go out and collect the samples. They're the experts in getting the samples and the knowledge with the health of the animals, but not necessarily the environmental contaminants part. NIST has the expertise in the environmental measurements, looking at the contaminants, both the trace elements and the organic contaminants. Working for the Marine Environmental Specimen Bank is very rewarding because we're not only helping the marine environment, but we're also helping the human environment, and protecting our oceans is extremely important, and collecting samples over long term can make a big impact. And looking at specifically for our specimen bank, it's environmental contaminants. So what the oceans are telling us today may tell one story, but in 30 years from now, we can go back and look at some of these samples and say, well, we really didn't know a lot about that environmental contaminant 30 years ago, but now that we know more now, we can kind of get an idea of some temporal trends or geographic trends that are happening with these marine animals. And that is a direct effect, because if you lose one species in the environment, that eventually can make a direct impact on human populations.